Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another Optc video, and in today's video, we're hopping into the new Kizuna against the Mugiwara 56 Brook that has just released over here on the Japanese side of the game. Now, I am just doing a mini playthrough. This isn't really like a be-all or end-all. It's sort of just giving you guys an idea what the actual content does if you guys are struggling, if you haven't looked it up already, and what I will be using to try and take this down. Now, these teams are subject to change. My Japan account is quite stacked, but isn't there where it needs to be in terms of leveled up units. So I am just using one team to take down this event. The team isn't the same, and it does use some of the boosted units, but nevertheless, like I said, I'll most likely be changing it when I do need some more damage, or I'll just be relying on my friends to do the suicide strat and save me. But with that said, let's dive in. Alright, so for the first color variation of Brook, we're coming up with the Psy variation. And against the Psy variation of Brook, Free Spirit, Int, and Powerhouse units all get their special cooldowns at the start. Now, I did manage to put Robin off screen, and we do have Frankie, obviously, if you did check out the summons. But we are using Sanji as our captain. Now, Sanji is sort of like the newest unit, and he is boosted. He is also a Powerhouse character, so he is going to get cooldowns regardless. And then we also have Sabo and Ace on this particular team. Now, Sabo and Ace are really good. They're also boosted. They are a Free Spirit unit. They're going to be our color affinity for this particular team. And the big reason that we want them as color affinity is just because Robin and Frankie are super effective against all types. On stage 2, we come up against Luffy. Now, Luffy's going to take away all our orbs. He has a Psy orb barrier. And on the second turn, he will despair your captain. So we're going to switch with our Sabo and Ace. We only need one Psy orb to break the barrier. And because we have color affinity with the Sabo Ace switch, we can easily take out Luffy. Moving on to the final stage now, we come up against Brook. Now, Brook has a bunch of debuffs. He's immune to blow away, poison, delay, and he also has the silver debuff where you can't... What am I trying to say? You can't do HP cuts on him. He also has 5 turns of resilience, and he gives us normal attacks only, and he special blinds your sailors. So we're going to use the Frankie special. Frankie can remove the special blind on the crew and set the defense to 0. We've then got Luffy to remove the resilience. Luffy can also remove blind and despair, but that doesn't matter too much. We've got Sanji for an attack boost, Sanji for an orb boost. We've got Sanji super typing, which is really nice because that way we're going to get more damage with the Frankie and Robin unit. Then we can switch with Sabo and Ace to get color affinity, and then we have a conditional boost against defense down. And basically with all of these buffs, we're pretty much good for taking out Brook. We shouldn't have too many issues as we're hitting for around 50 million just with Frankie. So that team should work for a pretty long time. I will obviously have to tweak things as time goes on, but for now, it'll work. Moving on to the second variation of Brook now. Brook is a Int unit, and Psy, Free Spirit, and Shooter characters get their cooldown against the Int variation of Brook. So once again, we are using Sanji as our leader. Sanji is just going to be a little bit more beneficial for this particular fight, as we will have color affinity pretty much the whole way through, which is great. We are using Frankie and Robin once again. This time we do have the Mugiwara 56 Nami, and then we also have Rockstar from the Shanks vs Whitebeard badge. So the reason we have Rockstar here is because we do get attack down, and I didn't actually manage to pull Usopp. But if you guys do have the Kizuna Usopp, you can easily slide him in on this team, get a few more points, as well as easily take down this particular fight. Now on stage 2, we come up against Zoro. Now Zoro is going to give us chain coefficient reduction, so this is why we brought Nami. Nami can give us a chain lock for 4 turns, which is really nice. She also delays, but like that delay is just a bonus. So then we can easily take out our boy Zoro and move on to the final stage against Brook. Now, as mentioned, Brook is an Int unit, and he has a whole bunch of debuffs, just like the Psy variation. He gives us a full board of bomb orbs as well as attack down. So we are going to use our Rockstar special here. Rockstar is going to get rid of the attack down. We can use Frankie to give us a full board of orbs, as well as chain coefficient buff. Now, he actually wiped away the chain lock. I didn't think you could get, like, the chain lock could actually get wiped away, but just noticing that, you might have to sort of hang on to that and not use it against Zoro. You just use it against Brook to get around that, but we'll have to wait and see how much damage that we take. But we do have a conditional boost with our Robin and Frankie combo. We do have an attack boost. We do have a orb boost. We have a chain buff, where we're pretty much good against Brook for this particular variation. We also have a super typing, and we have a full team that is super effective against Brook. So that was the int variation. We're going to move on to the final fight now. Alright, so for the final variation of Brook, he is a strength unit. Now, against the strength variation of Brook, he does give cooldowns to our quick, free spirit, and cerebral units. So this Kizuna is actually pretty good because you do get cooldowns for all of the types that are super effective against the boss, which is pretty nice. Now, on stage 1, we come up against Robin. She's going to give us those cooldowns. And then on stage 2, we actually come up against Sanji. Now, Sanji actually has Threshold. He puts up Threshold for 4 turns. So this is why we have the new treasure map Zoro on the team. But you could easily replace Zoro with someone like Bobbins or something like that. As Bobbins is free spirit, he's quick, he has color affinity, which is always nice as well. But I did really want to try and keep this Mugiwara themed, so we are going to use the Zoro special. Zoro can actually extend the orb buff as well, so that's actually, it's kind of cool. It's not essential, but it's kind of cool that he actually does that. So we're going to easily take out Sanji and move on to the final stage now against Brook. Now, Brook has full immunity. He's immune to blow away, and he has the threshold cut reduction. He gives us 99 turns of normal attacks only. He has 4 turns of damage reduction and gives us a full board of block orbs. So we're going to use our Frankie special. Frankie is going to give us a chain coefficient buff. We then have Robin to remove the damage reduction. We can use our Sanji special for an attack boost and the super typing of our Sanji to increase that attack boost, which is nice. We can switch with Sabo and Ace. They're going to give us color affinity, and then we can use their special to rotate all of the block orbs. And with that, we shouldn't have any issues taking out Brook now. And see you later. So there you guys go. That was my playthrough of the new Kizuna Brook. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you did, make sure to go down there and belt the like button for me. And if you're new to the channel, hit the big red subscribe button too. But guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.